Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your reading for the period covering June 4th through 17, 2024. This is a reading if you are Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising, or have another significant Cancer placement in your chart. If you're new to this channel, welcome. It's good to have you here. And if you're returning, welcome back. This is a 12-card horoscope spread that I do according to the 12 houses of astrology. I try to keep these readings as general as possible, but if a specific narrative presents itself, I will tell you what that is. And if it resonates, take it. If not, you can leave it. Certain aspects will probably apply and not, and certain aspects of each house will apply to you and others will not. So again, I'm going to try to keep it open to as many people as possible rather than focusing just on one narrative here. If you are new to this, if you like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of these videos if you haven't done that already. And the description box below is a link to my website, transitionlifecoaching.net, and also to my social media. I do hour-long sessions in which I will do tarot, astrology, I will do life coaching, spiritual coaching, whatever people need. That is where I actually book my tarot appointments. On my website I will do them as part of a coaching service. And I also offer this reading that is known as the life path reading or life assessment reading, and it is a huge reading that takes about 7 hours of time, and you only get paid. You only pay for 3 hours of the reading, but it's actually a 7-hour reading, which includes Western astrology, Vedic astrology, human design, tarot and oracle readings, and all of that is pulled together in that way. You get a full report. And then also there's a up to 2-hour session with me where we can go over the whole report. So so those kinds of, if that particular reading interests you, if you're looking for a big kind of baseline, seeing where you've been and where you're going, that reading is available on my website at transitionlifecoaching.net. Okay, so all that business out of the way, let's begin at the beginning here. So, okay, first house is Aries energy. This is the house of you, your personality, how you present yourself to the world. And we have Scarab with the Ace of C. So, okay, some new beginnings here for sure. Because aces are new beginnings and Scarab is the card of new beginnings. So there's new aspects of your identity. And with Ace of C, this definitely has to do with love. It has to do with vulnerability, with emotional possibility. Ace of C to me can, some people, this could be the new way they feel if there's a new relationship, or if there's some new thing that really makes your heart sing that is coming up here. This Ace of C card says to me that you are you're opening up certain aspects of yourself, maybe things that you shut away, and that you are opening yourself up to love and allowing yourself to be compassionate and emotionally vulnerable. Now, as a Cancer, you generally probably have a lot of that as part of your nature already. But I think a lot of times when we're wounded, we may pull back, we may become more combative and things like that. So I feel like there's going to be an opportunity to open up more to feeling and to love and to doing the things that you that are meaningful to you. The second house is Taurus energy. This primarily has to do with finances, and we have Set here. So this seems to suggest that there has been some anxiety or challenges around money recently. And with Urias, now Urias, we always draw a second card with Set to find out what the what the solution is to the problem, or more information about the problem. And Urias seems to indicate a situation where something is not where it appears to be, or some situation where maybe you've been keeping something to yourself. Sometimes Urias comes up when we suddenly come into money that we're not expecting. There's definitely an element of the unexpected here. So I feel like what this is saying is that whatever financial problems you're having right now, there's going to be an unexpected solution, like something not on your radar right now. If you're not making money, you might be thinking, oh, I got to get another job, I got to do this, I got to do that. And this is saying, now there's something here that's going to come out of the blue. And maybe as we go through this, we'll see more information about what that might be. But you do have this with the Strength card. So Strength is basically saying have courage in this situation. Like, just have courage, because whatever this problem is, something unexpected is going to come in to solve it. Okay. The third house is Gemini energy. This has to do with messages and communications. If you're self-employed, this would be about self-employment. It also has to do with sibling relationships. So if there's anything going on with brothers and sisters, assuming you have brothers and sisters, again, as I mentioned, not every aspect of every house is going to apply. It also has to do with travel, but more short distance travel. Okay, we have Pyramid with the Ace of Fire. So again, we have another ace. So there's something that's got you impassioned or fired up. It's either a communication that's come in from somebody. Maybe if you are in business for yourself, maybe this is a new idea that you're really excited about and can't wait to get started on. We have with Pyramid though, so Pyramid is reminding us that, even though we may be off to a good start, whatever the situation is, this is something that's going to take some time. There could still be some challenges because whatever it is, it's, whatever this initial effort is, it has to be maintained. And it will eventually show, bear fruit or show success, or if it's a difficulty, that it's something that's going to be overcome. So yeah, definitely some good solid fire energy here for starting up something to go along here with this feeling of new possibility here. But this is saying that whatever it is, there still may be a time factor involved here. Okay, fourth house, this is your own energy, Cancer energy. This is to do with home and family. It can have to do with your physical home, and it can also have to do with your sense of being at home as well. And as far as family goes, it's usually particularly the house of the mother, but it can be general family and ancestral issues. Okay, so we have the Earth and the Six of Earth. So somebody's definitely getting money. There's family who's providing money, possibly the mother here. Because we have Earth energy here coming from the home, and the Six of Pentacles is really a card of charity, somebody giving you something to help you out. So I feel for some people this may be the situation, that maybe you've been getting financial help from somebody at home, whether it be your mother or just another family member, and that this is what's sort of sustaining you for right now. Six of Earth can also be about, with this can also potentially have something to do with working from home, because sometimes this will come up when you are able to, when you're establishing a business and working out of your home, because there's definitely this idea of something connected with the home as providing income here. But nonetheless, and yeah, I don't know, with this, there could be, sometimes Six of Earth comes up when we are giving more to other people, but given that there's some financial difficulties here, I'm feeling like this may be more that somebody is helping you out in this particular case. If you're not actually receiving money from family, then it just seems like there's going to be something connected to your home. Maybe some people are going to, if they own a home, maybe they're going to refi or do get a home equity loan or something. I don't know. There's something here with money connected to the house or your environment or family in some way. Definitely a sense of security, financial security coming from here. Okay, fifth house, Leo energy. Leo is about creativity, children, love affairs, and okay, so if you're somebody who's looking for love, and I always like to start here because that seems to be a question that a lot of people have when they look at these readings, is they may be somebody looking for love. So if we'll start with that interpretation, and then we'll talk about the other one. And I'm going to connect it to the seventh house, because this has to do with love affairs that are unlegalized, that where you might have like a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, but you're not actually in a marriage situation. Seventh house has to do with commitment. So a lot of times the question goes from, where's this relationship going to be, and what is the possibilities of commitment here? So I kind of read these two as a pair with regard to love. And we have Lotus with the Page of Swords, or the Sky Kitten. So this is telling you, okay, maybe there may be a situation with somebody who you are interested in, maybe with it that there's been some anxiety, or this really could just be a matter of peaceful continuity. I have a feeling this could be a situation where you like somebody and you're saying, okay, like where things are fine, like they're friendly, they're good, whatever, but maybe things are not really moving ahead. Maybe you're wondering, maybe you're double thinking whether or not this person's even interested in you. But with this Page of Swords card, this definitely indicates that this person, even if they're not only showing it, they're definitely watching you, okay? Sky Kitten is the Page of Swords, and this is just, there's definitely the idea that somebody definitely has a curiosity about you, maybe checking out your social media and other things, but to you, they may just be maintaining this kind of calm exterior. But I feel like there is somebody who's definitely very interested. If I connect it here, okay, as far as a long-term relationship with this person, I mean, water definitely seems to indicate something changeable. For some of you, I feel like this is somebody at a distance, because water may have to do with somebody who's far away. It could be another water sign like yourself, that is possible. But whoever it is, it's somebody who's very successful, or right now, maybe recognized for something, or maybe is focusing on business success in some way. So yeah, so this is the kind of person you're dealing with. I feel like this person is definitely, I feel like things are kind of calm and in a continuing kind of a thing, but that person definitely does have their eye on you. And I do feel like there is going to be a victory here eventually with this person. But I feel like right now things are kind of a bit changeable as far as anything happening. But I feel like this may be somebody at a distance. Okay. Okay, so now if you're not looking for love, if you're somebody who says, no, I'm married already, or I'm not, that's not a thing, then the way I would interpret this is you may be worried about something that you're doing, whether it's a creative project or something like that, maybe something connected to a child. And the Page of Swords in this case could indicate something where somebody is gossiping. Okay, there's the possibility here that there's worries that people are saying things. Maybe you think the things that they're saying are not favorable. I feel like there's an idea that the attitude here of the Page of Swords of getting information but not from direct sources. So somebody not telling you something directly, but rather trying to get information from people behind the scenes. My gut feeling is that there may or may not actually be people speaking negatively about you or your situation, but there may be, or even if there are, I don't know that it's anything that you have to worry about with the Lotus card here. And again, if you're a married person and we're talking about this, the 7th house can also be a house of business partnerships and contracts and things. So again, nonetheless, there's definitely the idea of something shifting and changing and somebody being recognized for something. So this could be your spouse. Maybe your spouse is going to be going on a trip somewhere, or maybe you are with your spouse, or maybe there's some kind of a new job that involves a leadership position that may require a move. I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody, but I'm definitely seeing kind of movement and change in a stuck situation and the ability to succeed or to be seen as a leader in that particular way. So again, take it as it resonates. If you're married, this could have to do with your spouse, or this could also have to do with just a business arrangement. Okay, let's go back to the 6th house. This is Virgo energy. Health and healing, anxiety and worries is a feature of the Virgo house. And also, if you are working for someone, if you're employed by someone, this is your kind of job, your 9-to-5 employment, for lack of a better, well, I guess there are better ways I could phrase that, but you know what I mean when I say that. Even if you're not working 9-to-5, it's your employment. Okay, so we have Buckle of Isis with the Sky King, which is the King of Swords. So I feel like there's a definite need for clarity in a situation. When Sky King comes up, we may be feeling like we have decisions to make and we want to base them on the cold hard facts, because maybe we have been putting our efforts into something and perhaps we really want to know whether or not they're going to bear fruit. And so when this card comes up, I mean, Buckle of Isis indicates that, again, just like the Pyramid card over here, your hard work for something is going to be rewarded. But there's definitely for some people, this could be a job working at something that is Gemini or air connected. So it could be in communications, it could be writing, it could be teaching in some way. I mean, there's strong professorial energy with this as well, because it's all about the intellect. It's not about the feelings so much. So I don't know, there may be something in which you feel like you are, have to get on top of something, get in control of something, make decisions about a certain situation. Now on the health front, again, this would be applying to women particularly. Sometimes Buckle of Isis comes up when there are hormonal issues. So if you have been having any kinds of aches or pains or things that maybe you can't explain or your doctor hasn't explained, a visit to the gynecologist might be in order. Or this could be something that has been plaguing you, or maybe even a worry that may be part of a passing thing like this. But again, as always, I always say when it comes to health and reading these cards, your doctor is the authority, not the tarot reader. So just if anything is bothering you, then definitely get it checked out. But this can indicate people who are either having life change issues or hormonal issues. And in which case, yeah, they're definitely, actually, if it's hormonal, sometimes this could be something that affects, like if you are married, this could affect your relationship with somebody where maybe there's not, there's a lack of attachment or something. That's a possibility. But anyway, take it as it resonates here. It's going to depend on your situation. Okay, 8th house. 8th house is Scorpio energy. Scorpio is transformations, endings, beginnings, joint finances, potentially. Okay, so we have Horus with the 3 of Earth. So yeah, this could be a joint financial thing. There's also a possibility of something happening with family as well with Horus here. Now, we did see these finances down here. So the fact that it's showing up, I don't know if this is going to be a joint financial arrangement with a family member. Sometimes this can have to do with legacies. So if that's something that applies to you, then, again, don't assume. I don't want, this is not a predictor of, of death or anything like that. But if you had something recently where maybe monies are coming to you, that may be part of the issue here. But generally speaking, I don't see this as a card of legacy here. I feel more like this is a card of heroics, like managing to come through a difficult situation and not really knowing how you did it. Although the Three of Earth, Three of Pentacles does give us a little bit of a clue. It does seem to have to do with the fact that perhaps working with others or collaborating with others is going to be the solution to a particular problem. There's definitely the idea here of building trust and of working with others when we see the Three of Pentacles. So it's laying the foundation something, but not going it alone. And that may be the solution right now to financial difficulties or to other things. There may be somebody, maybe somebody that you're partnering with here, or there could be a group of people who are going to provide the what is needed here for the change that is happening. But I do feel like this also indicates you're at the beginning of something, and we do have a double 3 there. So the number 3 could be important in this situation, whether it has to do with 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Take it as it resonates, but because timing is only sometimes iffy with tarot, but the number 3 could be significant there. Okay, 9th house, Sagittarius energy. So this is Jupiter energy, and right now Jupiter and Pluto are in a really good alliance. They're in a trine to each other. So this is a really good time to, for career and finances to come together in the way that you want them to, and to be able to manifest success. Now, this house is about long distance travel. Remember, we saw something about possibly somebody at a distance over here. But it can be literally about travel, or it can be about something happening at a distance. It can be about higher education and institutions connected to that. It can also be about spirituality, faith, things like that, and institutions connected to that. So now we have winged disc with 9 of sky. So yeah, now if I go back to my interpretation over here for the person who's looking for love, there could be worries about somebody at a distance. Maybe there's, again, the fact that I see anxiety down here. Maybe you're fearing the worst in a particular situation. Maybe somebody is, I don't know, maybe you're not hearing from somebody as much as you want to, or you're wondering, you may have imagined that something they've said or did maybe implies something negative, but typically, as you can see, this is a cat that's dreaming about all these scary things, but notice he's having a dream. It's not the reality, okay? So this is more like, it seems like you've got worries and anxieties about something. And again, whether this has to do with something connected to education, whether this is about something connected to, again, your faith, maybe you're having a crisis of faith, or whether this has to do with this person who's at a distance, that comes into my head that might be the case for whoever that message is for. Whatever it is, it's going to be fine. Wing disc indicates overcoming problems, things going well, and again, just like with the 6 of fire here, there's this element of success here. So I feel like whatever you may be worried about in connection with that kind of expansive energy and what you're doing, maybe you're worried that, it's not going to work or succeed, I'm not going to be able to do certain things. This is saying not to worry. You are definitely going to succeed. Okay, 10th house. This is Capricorn energy. Capricorn is about fame, career, reputation, your visibility, things like that. Can have to do with legacy and stuff too. Okay, yeah, so remember what I was saying about the 3 of Earth over here. We have the twins with the world. And so the twins, okay, so again, I feel like, yeah, there's something, there seems to be a strong overseas vibe with this. Now, the world can just indicate bringing something to a successful conclusion, okay? But I don't know why I feel like there could be somebody at a distance, maybe somebody you're going to be partnering with for something connected to your career. But I definitely feel like you're going to be working with somebody on something that's going to be very successful. Maybe it's something that is concluding right now. I don't know. Maybe you've been working with somebody and that arrangement is getting ready to come to an end. That could be. But I don't know why. I feel like, my intuition is telling me that there's something connected to travel with this. So take it as it resonates. It doesn't necessarily mean you are traveling, but it could just be that this is something on a scale that's, the world is the global scale, right? I mean, it's something that has to do with something outside of yourself. This can also have to do with setting something up successfully online as well. And the fact that I'm seeing this work from home energy here, this could be that you're going to be partnering or working with somebody, but it may be a distance or online kind of arrangement. So, so take that as it resonates for you. Okay, 11th house, Aquarius. This is about friendships. It's about your business and social networks. It's about hopes and wishes, and also about your destiny, things you're manifesting. Okay, so we have Bast with the Four of Sky. So I feel like there's definitely, lately I feel like you've needed a timeout for some psychosomatic healing. Okay, this is like you may be having difficulty, you may be having a lot of stress and anxiety. I am seeing that. And of course, you are Cancer, you are an emotional sign. So I think Cancer tends to feel more vulnerable about things, and when, you know, there's different changes and things that are going on, and they may feel it more than somebody else. You know what I mean? I think the water signs feel things much more deeply. So I think lately there maybe you have been taking a retreat and a time out. Maybe you haven't been spending a lot of time with friends, just trying to get your bearings and get yourself back in balance. So definitely I feel like you're going to be back to socializing and being out in the world with people again after a period of taking it easy. Maybe the number 4 is significant here. Again, we have 2 4s, so it could be 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, but probably sooner than that. I don't know why I feel like 4 weeks, but it's just, yeah, I feel like you're going to be moving into this space where you're going to be allowing yourself to get out there more. And again, we have this kind of new beginnings, new vulnerability. So I think you are going to be getting out of the space that makes you feel that you are that, you know, where maybe you've been wanting to be alone and maybe wanting to heal from something. This can also come up sometimes maybe when you have friends who are involved in helping you with the healing process. So yeah, take it as it resonates there. 12th house, Pisces energy. Okay, Pisces is about I could say what's repressed, what you don't show to people. It can be things that you are, that you do have worry or doubt about. Like we do have the worry house over here in the 6th house. This is another house that can have to do with things that maybe we're not even consciously worried about. This is more like what we're consciously worried about. This may be what we're unconsciously worried about, or consciously, as I found with this house. Okay, so we have Thoth with the Ace of Sky, another ace. You've got 3 out of 4 aces here. Okay, the only one you're missing is the Ace of Pentacles. So there's definitely beginnings here. There's definitely big change, and I think there's some concerns and worries about that, particularly around timing. Because when Thoth comes up, there's the idea of whether or not something's going to work out, whether it's going to be the right thing, the right fit, something happening at the right time. There is definitely, again, like we have the 4 of Sky here, there's definitely a sense of healing that's been going on here. So there may be a lot of spiritual healing happening here. And actually, come to think of it, Horus is also a card of healing. 8th and the 12th house are quite similar in their spiritual connotations. So I feel like, yeah, that what's going on there, you know, I'm seeing healing there and I'm seeing healing here. So I think a lot of what's been going on with you is you've needed a timeout to heal, and maybe things are not going as quickly for you, even though you may be anxious to move ahead with things, because you need that timeout to heal yourself. So, and with the Ace of Sky, yeah, there may be some sudden new beginnings here. And, you know, and so this, or a sudden clarity or a sudden new way of thinking about something. So yeah, I don't know, there definitely is this newness here, and there's this period again, Ace of Sky is 1 month to me, and I'm seeing a lot of stuff. There's a lot of aces. There's a lot of this energy of, like I said, I saw the 4s here, I saw 3s here, I see the Ace of Fire there. I feel like something within the next month is definitely going to be coming around for you. But there's definitely a new way of thinking that is trying to be born here. And this is more about intellect, whereas this one is going to be more about your feelings. So there's new feelings coming out that you're presenting to people, but unconsciously there's like a new way of thinking that's going on. And really, Thoth also can have to do with karmic good turns. So I feel like this would indicate the wheel turning, so to speak, in your favor. So I think there's going to be, yeah, there's a lot here. You've got Pyramid, you've got Thoth. There's a lot here that seems to be around timing and things happening at the right time. So I think it's telling you not to worry. There's a lot here telling you to be strong, to have strength, to seek the support where you can get it, because there is definitely, big changes that are coming. Now, overall, we have Sirius with the 5 of Sky. So yeah, I think you have felt very, you're enduring a lot recently, Five of Sky, you can see you have the Sphinx cat here that's being hissed at by these two other ones. There's definitely a sense where maybe you feel limited, maybe you feel like there's envy, or maybe you feel defeated in some way, because this is the cat trying to move into this territory, and the territory has all been taken by another one. So so you may be feeling very limited and defeated these days, and maybe energetically this may even be affecting you as well, because Sirius has to do with our physical health. But it also indicates the fact that these are like the growing pains of trying to learn and think about things in a new way. But this new way is definitely coming in, and you are definitely moving into this new space. You have a lot of, you've got Ace energy, 3 energy, Page energy. We do have one King over here. We do have a bit of King energy, and we do have the World. So there are a couple things, and a 9. So we have some things that are pointing to endings, but the majority of these have to do with new beginnings and being supported in those new beginnings. So I feel like whatever the limitations are right now, I feel like this is something that you're going to work through, and you're going to have people who are going to help you work through them. So let's just see what the Moonology cards say for you this week. I just want to draw one. Okay, the card here is the Full Moon Eclipse card. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah, and this card tends to come up. First of all, the fact that we have eclipse energy is interesting, because I feel like for a lot of people, the eclipses that we had in April, this is the kind of effect that they're having now, okay? Well, I guess it would have been March and April, right? Because if this was the full moon eclipse, then that would have been the one in late March. But nonetheless, eclipses can take up to 6 months to see their effects. And I feel like some of what's going on right now is this unraveling that's happening with this eclipse energy that's pushing us into the new space where we need to go. And this can indicate doors slamming shut, but when they do slam shut, it's because we are being told to look in a new direction. We're being told, don't do things the old way. Don't go back to this. Don't do this again. Even if it's something you feel was always the right thing to do, or what you've been mentally trained, like, oh, situation A is happening, so I must do B. This is saying, no, there's definitely something that's consuming your time and energy is coming to an end, and it's going to definitely, you're definitely going to be vaulted into a new space that is, and has, and again, there's all this new energy here. So this is definitely about where you're headed. So I feel like this has taken a little bit of a toll on you, but you've had some worries. Maybe you've needed a timeout. Maybe you've been looking at things from an uber rational kind of a standpoint. Maybe you've needed to get support and help from home, or from people, something connected to your home or your family, or maybe people even you consider your family. But there definitely seems to be this idea that whatever's going on, I feel like conclusions are within reach. So that's the good news. I do feel like this is actually a very good card that says, in spite of the upheaval, you are really moving in a very positive new direction. So I hope this was helpful for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe, hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified about these videos and have not done so already. And I will see you later in June.